Today is the 14th day of May. Yesterday was an interesting day. For over 20 years, I cut my hair every week. And for 6 weeks, I didn't have a haircut. So I was down there near Mackey Street. One of the boys said that there's a barber right along this plaza there. So I went and looked inside the barber shop. I knock on the door, ring the doorbell, nothing. So I turned away because it was shut. When I look, I saw this guy running towards me, asking me. I saw him on the edge of the building looking around like a burglar. I didn't know who he was. He happened to be the barber. He said, I asked him if I can get a haircut. And what is the price? He said, $15. I said, what if you went through a hurricane and you're from Abaco, from the mud and the peas? Do I get a discount? He said, yes, I give you the discount. It was $20. I said $15. I said, boy, you're a bad liar. Anyway, he opened the door and went inside. So just a Haitian barber, being in the Bahamas 21 years, he ain't got his papers yet. So I said, isn't the barber shop supposed to be open? He said, yeah, but you see, sir, Prime Minister eating, I got to eat too. Prime Minister shut barber shop, but he eating. I have to eat. My children got to eat. So I got to work. Prime Minister don't give me no money. So even the Haitians recognize that this lockdown and this Prime Minister picking up which services should make money from which services shouldn't make money, it's a big joke. That's why we say we got a bunch of jokey leaders in a jokey town. That the Haitians are still working while Bahamians following the law and staying home. You imagine with this Prime Minister's order, 95% of the civil servants are at home. Let's take, for instance, Bahamas Air. Bahamas Air paying some of them pilots $120,000 a year. And they're getting full salaries. And then see the airplane in weeks. Bahamas Air will never, ever recover as long as this lockdown continues. Look at all the other people that are not working and getting a full salary. The judges, the magistrates, Ministry of Works, and all their staff. All government workers are getting 100% of their salaries. The Member of Parliament, my members of Parliament, Darren Henfield and James Elbury, they're getting money, 100% of their salaries. They're getting 100% of their salary to our office open in Abaco and to have a secretary in that office. 100%. 9 months. And nobody has showed up to work yet. Yet, they're getting 100%. I go down Bay Street and I see the taxi drivers on the line down there. They just a creature of a habit. Mine, they're in the front of a hotel that's closed. So I guess they didn't listen to the Bob Marley song that money ain't gonna drop from the sky. You gotta go find some work. They ain't gonna find no work if the hotel is closed and you're parked in the front of a closed hotel. This is the Bahamas that we live in today. 100% of 95% of the government workers are getting paid today, and they haven't even seen the offers. I won't talk about working from home. That's a joke. In Abaco, oh boy, I'm tired of talking about Abaco in a negative way. I need to find some positive video to do on Abaco. We have so many government agencies that have dropped the ball to date. If you go in the Marsh Arbor graveyard right next to the government building, where for 9 months you had hundreds of government workers, police, defense force, social service, Ministry of Work. There is a black casket that popped out the grave. 2 of them popped out the grave. There was a white one. When looking the white one, boy, whoever embalmed that brother, I know who he was. He looked the same way that he looked 2 years prior to them putting him in the grave. His family went and put him back and sealed his grave. 9 months in, this black casket was put on the top of my friend's mother grave. A funeral home said they would have taken care of it 5 months ago. They put a blue top on top of it and put a rock on top of the blue top. 9 months later, that casket have not been put back into the ground. That is the priority that the government, this Karen F&M government, have given to that one single casket that they pass every day. Every day they pass that casket for 9 months and it haven't been restored. Trying to find something positive that the government has privatized that have helped Abaconians. They got $35 $7 million dome in Spring City, and not even half of them has been occupied, and they opened them some month ago. So that shows you that it was the people didn't want. That's what the government, the F&M government, and the cronies wanted, to pocket up $7 million. We keep saying $7 million could have made Spring City look like a new city if they meant to help the people. But you see, they are meant to help the political cronies in Nassau. I saw these 2 companies in Abaco. They're huge. Bill Simmons Constructions has been there in Abaco under 3 prime ministers. 3. Every contract they signed was in the amount of $1 million more plus. 15 years they've been there more. I haven't heard Bill Simmons, that's what you call black on black. You think Bill Simmons' company would have pocketed up and spent $100,000 to build 4 homes? 4 low-cost homes cost $25,000 each. 4 of them they could have built and didn't even feel no pain. All the money they have collected in Abaco over the last 15 years. Then you got Bahamas Paving Solution that pocketed up $7 million just in the mud and the peace. I saw them on TV. Brad Nose and the Prime Minister bought all kind of COVID-19 masks and stuff. But Bahamas Paving Solution forgot that we don't have any of those things in Abaco. In Abaco, where they made their $7 million plus, they haven't donated $20. They said Mitchell is from Abaco. I agree with that. He's from Abaco. I know his father, his mother. But what has he left on the ground for Abaconian? He's from Murphytown. You think Bill Bahamas Paving Solution with Mitchell supposedly supposed to be the boss, and he collected over $7 million in Abaco, couldn't left $100,000 on the ground for his people in Murphytown? $25,000, Mitchell, per low-cost home would give you out of pocket $100,000. You don't think after making over $7 million, you could have helped the people of your birthplace, Murphytown? Then that truly would have said, this boy is ready from Abaco. And he's helping Abaconian. Abaconians ain't greedy, Mitchell. Wise up, man up, and help your people. You came from humble beginnings. You would like to throw that at us. He came from humble beginnings, but he never became humble. You think Bill Simmons couldn't help some of the people that work for him? I know some of the fellas that work for him have roof damages. They collected millions. You think they couldn't help their employees? That is the black on black ultimate greed. They greedy and they don't give a hell. They just use Abaco to hog up everything. And they have returned nothing to the place that need them the most. This is one that's Kai care. Black on black, brothers. Damn one give nothing to help black. That black crab syndromes is running wild in Bill Simmons' company. That for 15 years we're in Abaco, hogging up all. You think Bahama Hot Mix was big. These guys become twice as big as Bahama Hot Mix, and they have not helped one person that I know of to date. Mitchell from Murphytown has not helped one person from Murphytown to date. It's one of these Kai Care video when the black millionaires are acting like the great white sharks, eating and destroying and grabbing up everything, and are helping neither one of their black brothers from Abaco that work for them, that are family to them, and they have helped nobody. 9 months in, they're still cutting, grabbing, being grabalicious, and they're helping nobody from Abaco has been considered to be priority. After all the monetary funds they have collected, they are still black brothers refuse to help black brothers when they have the monetary means. It's one of these Kai Care video. You get the company that the government choose to grab up all the money, and now they're heading back to Abaco, and neither one of that money is staying in Abaco. Kai Cares.